Restart after the fourth caution of the day for Tony Raines. Jeff Gordon, who did not pit during that caution, leads them back to the green, and Gordon has now led more than 4,000 laps in 68 short track starts, second only among active drivers to Rusty Wallace.
Jeremy Mayfield in the 19 car now. He right now is in 36th position, 4 laps down, trying to make some of those laps up. And if there's a place you can make a lap up, Darrell, you can do it here at Bristol.
Restarting up in the front, being a lap or so down is not a bad thing. It's better than starting back in 36th spot. You're out of harm's way when you're way up there.
During that caution, Billy Wilburn had to walk over to the 49 pit box next door to talk about parking position.
Hey, Hambone.
Yeah, man.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Oh, yeah, a time or two. After you got through chewing on me, I had to go chew on somebody else. Got to pass it on down a little bit now. That wasn't too good.
No, it wasn't. I know Rusty was all over Wilburn for calling him in, and Wilburn had to pass some of the pain along to somebody else.
Exactly right.
And now Matt is with Billy.
Billy, what did you say to the 49 team? Well, I just asked them if they could, get a little bit further in their box so we can get out of really good here anyway.
12 spun.
The 12 of Ryan.
48's around. He saves it.
Newman spun, and he caught a piece of Ricky Craven going by.
Caution is out.
Bring it around.
I think Craven's got quite a bit of damage to the right side.
Yeah, as Newman slid down the hill just a little bit, he caught Craven.
Here comes Newman. Let's see.
4 tires. 4 guys. 4 tires. Fuel.
Yeah, Newman's got damage, pretty good damage to the right front, and Craven's got damage all down the right side of his car. See the fender all sticking out there on the 12. It's the other side of the car that's got the damage on it, the right side.
Going down the front stretch off into turn 1. Looked like Tony, well, just like Ryan maybe came down into Tony, Darrell.
He just didn't, Ryan did not want to enter that turn on that, up on the outside because he's already loose.
And Sterling was on the bottom, I think it was Sterling, Marlin, underneath Craven. They bumped, and that shot Craven up into Newman.
I don't think Ricky's got a lot of damage, but he'll probably assess it here or let somebody look at it.
See who that was under Craven. It was Brett Bodine.
Yeah. Since he got into the nose of the 12 car, that's probably the softest part of the car that he could get into. It probably didn't do any suspension damage to the 32, although it did a lot of body damage, but that doesn't matter.
Kenny Schrader.
Stuck his way through there, didn't he?
Carrot stick was all drawn up, though.
There's the first contact. Watch Craven. He's trying to get low, but Bodine's already there.
I'd say that damage was mostly into the sheet metal on the right side of the 32 car, so I think he'll be okay. He just crumpled the old tide box up a little bit.
He did stay on the lead lap. Of course, he's on pit road right now. I'm sure for 4 tires, they'll look at that front end damage. Jamie McMurray, Joe Nemechek, Robbie Gordon, Steve Parker in as well. Matt Yoder.
Well, Larry Mack, Ryan Newman making some severe air pressure adjustments on the 12. Remember, this has not been a good racetrack for him. Finishes a 37th and 36th last year, hoping for better things today, especially after setting that new track record. Timmick Berger.
Matt Kenseth qualified way back in the 37th spot, so this morning, crew chief Robbie Reiser told me that he was going to try a contrarian strategy as far as pitting was concerned. If everybody else pitted, he was going to stay out, and that's what they've just done. They've gone for track position, running up in the front of the field right now. They have gone from 37th to 4th. They have not yet pitted. Steve Burns.
Well, Dick, Jimmy Spencer has a really good race car today, but on that last caution they pitted, he came in 6th, went out 15th, and neither Jimmy Spencer nor Tommy Baldwin were happy about it. Jeannie Zelasco.
Well, for Mark Martin, it was a situation with the throttle that was sticking during the last stop that he made. He was just going to come in for some right side tires, but they gave it a look, and then he had to come back in. They fixed the throttle, and for a third trip, he took the left side tires. Also some damage, of course, to the left rear side of the 48 car of Jimmy Johnson. They are worried about some of the lines back there that might be crimped up, some of the hoses, so they're contemplating making another trip back through.
One of the things that we used to try to do is just the same thing what the 17 team said they were going to do. Get out of sync. Whenever everybody else comes, because you try to play the race backwards. I want to be at the front at the end of the day. How am I going to do that? I'm not going to do that coming in with everybody every time.
I did not see Steve Parks roll in that, but he's banged up and behind the wall. Jeff Hammond.
Ron, yeah, last year, if you think about it, guys, we were looking at early on how the 12 and the 20 got together. The 20 turned to 12 right there on the front straightaway, got together with him. And here we are in 2003, and look what's going on again. Do you think maybe that Tony and Ryan may have to sit down and have a little talk about why they keep meeting together under these circumstances?
Yeah, I just almost believe, though, that circumstance was the fact that Ryan was just trying to get down before, like you said, Darrell, trying to not enter turn one too high.